Hey everybody, Arf here with another recap video. This time it was on the Trials of Osiris stream that I did earlier today. In case you missed that, here are a few highlights for you. Deej was there. They also had community member Triple Wreck, shout out to him. They also had a few other creative directors there and some other community or Bungie employees there that also helped out. They had a live presentation of the Trials of Osiris, and so let's talk about that. Trials of Osiris, I was a little confused about what it was at first, but it's a weekly PvP event, kind of like the Iron Banner. It happens in intervals, but this happens more consistently and closer together. It's happens every Friday, starts on Friday, and then it goes to the weekly reset on Tuesday. So you have that time to play as much. It is a 3v3 team-based competitive multiplayer. So it's like a skirmish in Crucible. Big difference is here that you cannot respawn. So once you get killed, you have to sit there in your orb and watch until somebody on your team revives you, or until your team or the enemy team is wiped out, and that'll end the round. It's 5 rounds to win. So if one team wins 5 times in a row, 5 times, that counts to win. It ends the round. You have to find your own fire team though. They said that the matchmaking will only find enemies teams for you, so you must build your own fire team of 3. It searches out players by how good their connections are. So instead of however they decided it last time, the new criteria is how good your connections are with the enemy and your fellow fire team members. So there's that. To start this whole thing, you need to go talk to Brother Vance. He's in the new social space in the House of Wolves that will come out shortly on May 19th. He will give you something called the Passage to the Trials. This is like a scorecard to keep tracks of your losses and your wins. Quits count in losses, they said. So don't quit. I'm guilty of that. But yeah, just stick it out, or else you'll lose 3 losses or 3 quits. Will make you lose that passage, and so you must go talk to Brother Vance to get a new one. They didn't say how many passages you could, if there was a limit on how many passages they were. I don't think there is on that certain event time. But yeah, if you lose or quit 3 times, you lose that passage and must get a new one. You use this passage with the tracks of the ones to acquire gear from Brother Vance. He has different tiers of gear depending on how many wins you have. The tiers are stone, bronze, silver, and gold. I think gold is the higher end of the win range, like 6 or 7 wins. He will also give you boons. One boon in particular I thought was really useful was the Lost Forgiveness. So if you quit, like I most undoubtedly will at one point, or if you lose, you can wipe that off your record. And also, I should mention this, I thought they would, since it's you can't respawn, they would take out self-resurrect. I don't know why, but I was proven wrong when later a guy self-resurrected on the gameplay. So you can self-resurrect. That might save, or it might be useful. It might save your team, or it might just be useless and lead to your demise anyway. So also there are 2 sets of gear. There's the Egyptian theme gear we saw earlier. That looks freaking sweet. Can't wait to wear that. That can only be acquired by getting Brother Vance on the 8 wins or up, I think. He will be selling a certain piece of gear for that certain event runtime, and then it will refresh the next time it comes around, the next Friday. So yeah, if you have 8 wins on your passage, you can buy a piece of the Egyptian theme gear. The other set of gear is you can just win it by playing the game, kind of like normal Crucible. It comes with wins, and I think losses too. Yeah, they had one of the teams lost in the multiplayer gameplay, and they got rewards for it. So I like that you can just play the game and get rewards, or if you want to get more into it and try to get the Egyptian theme gear, which I most undoubtedly will try to get unless I lose. you get that by winning. Also, this is pretty cool. If the matches are meant to be short, the rounds in between, since there's only 3v3. If nobody wins within 2 minutes and 30 seconds, it'll go into sudden death, and a control point will spawn. And whichever team captures that control point wins that round. Or they said if it was too contested and they still can't get a winner, who's ever closest to the center of that control point will win their match. I wish I had a link to the entire stream capture video. I didn't capture it. I got pics of it though, but I wish I had a link to the full video, because the matches they played were pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty into it, and can't wait to get my heart pumping on those pretty intense matches. Power matters. They said that power matters, just like the Iron Banner. You need to get your best stuff and bring it in there, and then they had the light cap at 34 that time, so that's a confirmation that, if it wasn't already. Yeah, 34 light cap. You want to be 34, I guess. So you might want to work on getting your light level up before you head in there. I'm sure that it won't really matter, because unless you're one of those people that just grind 24/7 to get to the highest level first, you're not going to encounter people who are higher than you until you're that level too. So they didn't mention this until later in the stream, for some reason. Heavy ammo will spawn during the rounds, but only after one team has won 3 times. 3 rounds, and then the heavy ammo will spawn that next round. Let's see. Also, while you mentioned this, I can't remember if I did or not, but new enemy team each round. So instead of playing against the same team for 5 rounds, you will play against a new enemy team each round for 5 times. I think that's pretty cool. Like, changes it up and stuff. New maps. They said that a single map will be the only map you will play on for that certain event time. It will not change for that entire time the event runs. The Burning Shrine will be the first map that will be up for the first weekend that Trials of Osiris happens, and then they kind of teased there might be new maps for the House of Wolves, because the creative director didn't really. They asked what the next map after Burning Shrine would be, and he said that he didn't comment on it. So I hope that means there will be new maps for the House of Wolves and new maps of the Trials of Osiris. I think I covered just about everything that happened. Like I said, I wish I had once I know for sure when somebody has the video for the entire stream up, I will put a link in there, annotation somewhere on the screen. But as first impressions, I cannot wait to play this game type. I cannot wait to get the Egyptian theme gear, and also what the other gear looks like. They didn't really show any of it except for the Egyptian theme gear. I just can't wait. I was really concerned about the House of Wolves after what happened with the Dark Below. I was like, am I gonna pay $20, be disappointed again? But I think they've really stepped it up since the last time. And I like the Trials of Osiris, a new interesting twist or change to the multiplayer experience. Like most people, I'm super hyped. I cannot wait for this to come out, and I will be back again with another recap video for the Prison of Elders. Can't wait for that too. So look out for that video. And for the rest of this, and this is Arf signing off.
There's a great shadow being cast here. We need your eyes.
I'll let Ikora know we got it.